Hey guys, this is Chris from The Legacy, doing my first new replay in a while, and I wanted to kick things off with a new dragon attack. Before I get into those details, I just wanted to say this base is actually way easier to hog than it is to take out with dragons. The three Teslas are located here, so there's no giant bombs in the base, and hogs are just going to run through it. That being said, we can also take it out with dragons, and I kind of like these attacks. So first, let's pick a side where we want to come in from. Anytime you have your air defense in the core, it's either going to be the left or the right. You want to come in flush with a side with 2 air defense. I think coming in just straight from the top is a huge mistake. There's no way you're going to control your dragons. What makes me want to choose the left on this case is you have 1 extra archer tower over here and nothing on the left, on the right hand side. So we want to pick that off on our way in, and then there's nothing that's going to slow us down during cleanup after we work through the core. So moving forward, I want to also make a note about funneling. I mean, I'll assume everybody knows standard dragon funneling, but on each of these 2 spots, you'll notice the top side has a lot more hit points than the left does. That means if we want to keep a flush attack coming in, we need to hit the top side funnel a bit harder than the left-hand side. Otherwise, the left side is going to get ahead of the top, and we're going to have an uneven line coming in. And then something that people don't think about so much is, CC loon pathing with dragons. I love taking loons. If we're coming in flush on the left here, there's no way our dragons are gonna get this last air defense, and that's where we want to use our loons to come in and take it out. But the thing is, if we were to do nothing here and just drop loons, they're gonna path around like this, and by the time they get to this last air defense, they're all dead, and we've lost the raid. So when we funnel here, not only are we getting our dragons into the core, but we're also knocking out this wizard tower and this sweeper. And that's going to allow our dragons to path in like this and get right to the air defense, which is what we need to take the raid. And then as a final point, I also wanted to quickly talk about Barbarian King placement. Always reusing our Barbarian King to tank for dragons, give them more hit points. There's really only 2 spots we'd put it. The first thought I had was here. Putting it there, it's going to tank for that archer tower and this archer tower, which isn't bad. I think that would work out fairly well. But I actually had another idea, which I thought was kind of interesting. If you look at this air defense radius and this cannon on the left, putting our Barbarian King in here at the top, the cannon's going to attack it, which is not good. I don't like that. But what we can do is with our funnel on the left, this dragon can attack this cannon outside of the range of the air defense, so safely. And what I ended up doing is, after the dragon takes out that cannon, my Barbarian King's going to drop and then run through and take out all this stuff, which helped out my raid a bit. Again, there's a Tesla here that we're going to tank for, and it also distracted and took some hits from these CC troops, which helps out the raid too. So I think that's all the details of the attack. Let's get into it. With these bases, you have structures on the corners. I always drop 1 drag on each to start it off. That way you're not backtracking during cleanup. And then here I'm hitting the top a lot harder than the left. I actually put 4 on the top and then only that 1 on the left. And here's what I was talking about. Our dragon's taking out the cannon, no air defense firing. And then right as it goes down, there's the Barbarian King. It's taking no damage from that cannon. So it's not tanking yet until right now. The Tesla's hitting it, so I'm saving those hit points from dragons. It's also going to help out the funnel a little bit on the left. And then at the same time at the top, my rage is a bit late, but those loons are following a nice path and they're getting to that last air defense. I also just wasted a seeker there, which really helps out the attack. And then at this point, there's 2 Tesla left and 1 wizard tower, so this base is toast. My heal could have been a little bit lower, but it wouldn't have made a huge difference. And that's that. So we got a popular Town Hall A base with 3 AD in the core. Raid Shield Dragon attack. Thanks.